Welcome to Barggianos. My name is Chuck, your hostess with the leastest, and with me as always,
Matt.
What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight?
Good. It's a great night.
It's a fantastic night.
Weather's a little chilly.
Did you see that full moon tonight?
I did not see it.
Oh my goodness, we came back from the B-Dub wing stop there, and I'm not kidding, the biggest moon I've ever seen just hanging out. That was pretty cool.
I'll take a look when I go home, but I actually drove 4 houses down. I didn't want to fall on the ice.
Your Apple Watch isn't friendly to you tonight. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. I like it. Well, you want to start off the podcast as usual here? Matt, we do the honors. I'm a little thirsty.
Yeah. Get a little drink.
Cheers, buddy. Oh, that's good.
It's excellent, except mine's half gone.
Remember when I had my first beer?
All right. Well, we're back, baby. We made it to episode number 3. Can you believe it?
Yeah, episode 3 already.
Man, where did the time go?
Yeah.
She's all gone. Oh, man. So, I'm trying to think what's going on today, Matt. You have a good day? Everything good in your life?
I did. It's almost the weekend.
I had some funny conversations with some younger people today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so it is, let's just say within a few days of the old Valentine Day there, February 14th, the love day. And I was talking to one of my younger coworkers. Love the guy to death. He just tells me the greatest stories. Lacks a little life experience, but in the cutest way possible, if you will. Yeah. He was telling me he's been dating a girl for about 3-4 months, something like that. Not uber serious. I don't think they were official. I don't we call it girlfriend and boyfriend anymore, but official. And he walks by and he goes, "I got something that might make you laugh or might, make you interested." I'm like, "What's that?" He goes, "My girlfriend, let's just make up a name. Let's call her Shelly." He's like, "You know Shelly?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know Shelly." And he's like, "I don't think I want to go out with her anymore, be with her." So of course I'm interested. I just stop what I'm doing. I'm like, "Oh, okay, a little fun gossip at work here." And I go, "Okay, so what's up?" And he was looking for some advice. He's like, "Well, the thing is, I don't really want to be with her anymore, but I don't know when to break up with her because tomorrow's Valentine's Day."
Tomorrow. That's your answer.
So now your immediate answer would be right to that. Say, "Oh yeah, definitely. We want to just end it, pull the plug, cut off the cord." But I went through a couple of different scenarios in my head, and I'm gonna say what I thought. I'm gonna see what you think after that.
Yeah.
So I think I had 3 scenarios. One was I had asked him. I go, "I don't even want to know." I go, "I don't know if you guys are planning on giving high fives in a passionate way or anything like that." I go, "But if." Oh, real fast. And his best friend's fiance is like best friends with her. Okay. And he told his best friend. So I go, "Oh, this, it's all up in the ether.
It's going back to her.
You're not, you're not getting back from that." So he goes, I go, "If you guys plan on doing anything romantically, I would probably do it later or second scenario, don't see her and just say, 'Hey, I'm sick,' or we need to talk." But I go, "If you hook up with her, then break up the next day, you're going to look like the biggest jerk in the world." So I was like, "I don't know about that one." And then the other one I said was, "You should maybe see her tonight and pull the plug." And he goes, but I already told her I'd be her Valentine." I go, "What are you talking about?" Apparently she had already gotten him a gift. And I said, what did she, I'm like, depending, like, what did she get you? Like, was it something like,
does she have the receipt?
Yeah. I was like, that's the question, but it was only like a Stanley cup and some candy. I'm like, okay.
But Stanley, I mean, I hope it's not a personalized Stanley.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Because this Stanley's $40, $50, $60. I mean, it's not a cheap gift.
Again, I'm thinking, I don't know how serious this was. So my brain's gone, okay, so if it was me, I probably would have went today and just got done with it. I go, if not, you got to wait that son of a bitch out for to the next week. And the kicker is, this weekend they're going out for the friend's fiance's birthday to the casino. Ooh. And I'm like, "Oh no!" So I go, "You're damned either way here, my friend." But what's your thoughts? Like, what? I gave him some advice, but I'm like, man, that's a hard one.
Do you want my advice in my current age or my advice when I was, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22?
I hear both. He's 20. Let's say he's early 20s.
Oh, early 20s. I'd have just hit it and quit it. Like, Valentine's Day didn't matter. Like, give me my gift. You can have your gift back. It doesn't matter. Like, just pull the plug. But
He's a nice guy. I'm not saying you're not. I didn't know you at that age.
Oh, I
he's a
wasn't.
very nice guy too. So he's very like considerate of people's feelings, and he doesn't want to hurt anybody. And now you got to remember, the best friend that he's with, he's best friends with the fiance too, is their friend. So it's a weird situation where you don't want someone, not to say to hate you, but you don't want to, rock the boat too much.
well, he's an idiot for even getting into that situation.
Yes and no. I don't know. I would do that.
I don't know.
I'm a romantic at heart. I'm very old school. I was always, I wanted to just have a girlfriend essentially.
Yeah.
I was okay with that. I wasn't too crazy, but yeah, I don't know. So he came by, and he came by during lunch, and I'd stopped. Usually I'll just be like, go away, I'm eating, but I'm like, oh, I gotta hear this. So I can't wait till tomorrow to hear what happens.
Valentine's Day, right around. It's rough, but I wouldn't be able to go to dinner or do anything. But the weekend plans is what makes it rough too. Not only do you have, I mean, he's double screwed. Maybe physically too.
Well, that's the problem. Again, I said if you do something like that, it's going to make you look like a real bad guy. And again, he cares about that in a good way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you see the person, it's going to be awkward. You got to do it tomorrow night. You don't want to do it on Valentine's Day because that sounds awful. You're the guy that broke up with your girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
If not, you're the girl that or the guy that knew better but still did something with,
Yeah.
I'm like, why did you just wait like a week? You should have kept your mouth shut, and it'd been all fine on a Tuesday next week. It wouldn't have made a difference. But
Yeah, he told the best friend already. So she probably already knows.
he goes. He wouldn't say anything.
Oh, yes,
Then I go,
he
oh
would.
yeah. I go,
Yeah.
I 100%. That's in the ether. Don't.
Yeah. So she might know, and this might be easy for him.
I'm just saying that's a difficult one, but
But why? Did he tell you why? Like, what's going on?
I'd rather not say on here for like,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've never met the girl.
Yeah.
She seemed very nice. But
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing looks wise, nothing like that. It was just he liked being a little bit more of a loner. He got out of a real serious relationship, and this was like a newer relationship. Totally understandable. So he's kind of wanted to be more alone time. I think she was jumping more faster in. So
Yeah.
a little bit more to that, but
He just wasn't ready.
Yeah, and I go nothing. I don't think there's anything with the girl. I told him that. I go, good for you. You're not wasting your time. You kind of know what you want, because a lot of people stick things like that out, and you're sitting there and you're just like, what did I do?
But does he? He doesn't know what he. I don't know the guy, so, and I'm not talking bad, but he doesn't know what he wants long term. He knows what's best for him right now. Maybe that woman is the best thing for him long term, and he's just not
True.
in a mental space getting out of a long relationship.
I believe in timing, though.
Yeah.
Just because the perfect key and the perfect match, if you don't want to get in that door at that time. I mean, I don't know what I just said, but the point is, you're right and you're wrong. I mean, if you don't want it right now, who knows?
It might be gone, but
like this beer.
yeah. But if he does it right and he works on himself or whatever he needs to do, he can always come back later if she's available.
If you love it, let it go, man.
Yeah.
That's my Valentine's Day advice to you. You know what I just thought about? I guess this is the official Barggianos Valentine's Day, and we're both wearing semi-red. Didn't even plan that.
Yeah.
See,
salmon.
That's serendipity right there. That's the fate you're talking about. It was meant to be. We were supposed to be wearing red tonight. We didn't even know we were talking about this.
What'd you get your wife?
What did I get my wife? I got her, I guess I can say because she'll have it tomorrow. She got some perfume. We went on this website. It's called, I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you, but it's like knockoff perfumes, right?
Yeah.
We found this for fun a little while back, and you can buy like a bunch of different types of perfumes, and they're real expensive ones. They're not like the ones you'd buy like for $1. They're like $40 a bottle, like decent stuff. She found one she really likes, and I like it too. I'm like, oh, that's nice. So we went up to the old Kohl's there, and we were smelling stuff, and I go, what is that perfume? And I'm, of course, I had my elaborate plan. I thought I did, and I finally found it. And the damn perfume, the name of the thing and the brand and the flavor. Oh my God, it was like super confusing. It was like Good Girl Blush. It looks like a high heel.
Yeah.
And I go up to,
fancy.
I go up there and they all smell good. And there's like 6 bottles and they're all different names. I'm like, son of a bitch. So then I brought the actual bottle with me up to the store. I walk in with a bag. I get into the Sephora, which is like Kohl's perfume.
Sephora.
I'm very
Sephora.
I'm very classy. You
Yeah.
can tell me.
Not Sephora. Sephora.
Well, I told you it was a knockoff. It was Sephora.
Sephora.
I went to Sephora Galora, and there was like this 17. Look, actually, kind of remind me of your daughters, like a young girl working there. And I'm like, oh God, I'm about to be the creepy guy. There's no one else, and it was snowing. And I'm like, hi, I'm the old guy and looking for some perfume. And I go, just so you know, I brought this with me. I'm expecting security to think I'm stealing perfume. Long story short, we were able to find it. I asked her to smell the perfume. Like, I'm sorry to be weird. Can you smell this? And she's like, no. And she was super nice. Like, and I think she appreciated I was actually caring and taking the time. So I did find it.
She's like, I wish my boyfriend was like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish he was a middle-aged man that had a midlife crisis on a podcast. Yes, that's exactly what she said to me, verbatim. Yeah. But anyway, so I went and I got that, and then so I got that in the other room, and then I bought on a whim. This is either going to be great or a failure. There's not going to be in between on this whatsoever. So we go to the gym a lot, or community gym, if you will.
Yeah.
And we like to go in the sauna. And the sauna is always crazy. And sometimes we're like, oh, it'd be nice to have one at home. Never going to buy a sauna for home. They're usually like a couple $100. They had one of those, not like it's a home sauna, not the one you put around your neck and you look like an asshole. It's an actual room. It's like rods and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was normally like $250. They had it for like less than $100 or something. I forget. So I was like,
so where are you going to put that, in the pump room?
I don't know. The pump room's a good spot to put. It's super, like, it's probably only like this corner. It's the equivalent of like a door. So,
but what's the condensation going to be like in there?
I looked that up. That's a great question. They said if you let it dry out, you're usually fine. There's no. I looked. You ever go on YouTube and you found out fall down the rabbit hole of just complete nonsense?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was me about 12:30 in the morning when I bought this. It's like you turn on YouTube and by the end you're looking up like baseball, and then by the end you're looking at like why do giraffes masturbate? Like I was watching this.
I've never watched giraffes masturbate. I've never looked it up.
I'll share my playlist with you. I save for later, but. So it looked like it was legit. It'd be fun. But we like fun stuff like that. So that's either going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Or it's going to be like, why did you? Can you
both get in there at one time?
I can because I'm 2 feet tall. You would probably have a hard time getting in there by yourself. But me and her could probably play baseball in there. So it's like literally like this big. It's, I wish I remember what it was 36 by 36. So you can pretty much put it anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's really fast to take down. So, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do you get any nice gifts for your lovely lady?
No, just a little heart shape of chocolate strawberries.
Oh,
okay. Did it up.
Can't go wrong.
I even looked at the price. I'm like, fuck that. She ain't worth a dozen. No, we don't do a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. Actually, I gave it to her today because where am I going to hide chocolate covered strawberries at?
Yeah.
So, we were eating dinner and one of my daughters was like, oh, I got to go upstairs and craft some stuff up for her boyfriend's Valentine's Day. I don't know what she was doing. But I said, oh, speaking of Valentine's Day, hey, wife, here, look what I got you for Valentine's Day.
Did she like the gift? Was she impressed?
She said, Valentine's Day isn't today. And the kid said, Mom, you're an asshole. And I said, fine, kids. Anybody want some chocolate-covered strawberries? Your mom does not want them. She ended up eating 3 before the kids got into them. Okay. So, and like I said, I didn't get her a dozen. So if she ate 3, there wasn't many left for the kids. But it was a nice heart-shaped,
When you get to our age, it's hard to like make all that even not that you don't want to, it's just hard to make it special timing. And so my wife works some nights sometimes sometimes on her job, not always, sometimes, and sometimes I don't really see her, so like I'm not even going to see her until maybe tomorrow night. I mean, so it's not like, hey, wake up honey, like it's never traditional, but I like that. And so we do things. We got other neighbors around here that they would not acknowledge a holiday out of spite. In a funny way, and good for them. But they're like, nope, we don't do that, we think that's stupid. And
I was talking to someone, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and they were like, do you believe in the holiday? And I told them, well, I think it's some made-up fake holiday, but I participate. Why not? what's a box of chocolates and a card, and we don't do big gifts. Even
You
Christmas.
dinner?
No, she even made a joke like, "Oh, I guess we're not having steak on Valentine's Day." I don't know where she's getting that, because tonight we just ate fried chicken, nothing special.
A romantic.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Colonel?
Yeah, I did. Went to the Colonel.
They say a real Valentine's Day romantic dinner starts with the Colonel.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was going to go somewhere else locally, and they have really good fried chicken. But I went to order it, and 8-piece fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and a dessert. $48.
Yeah.
$48.
That damn Colonel's got some kids to feed.
No. That was another place.
Oh, another place.
So that's when I went to the Colonel and got an 8-piece with mashed potatoes and coleslaw for $34.
But I tell you what, that Colonel ain't. The KFC's not cheap either. And when you go there, there's like a good 60 to 40% chance that they're not going to have chicken.
Yeah.
What the front door is that? How do you not have chicken?
I know.
Do you ever see the people on the news that get real upset when they're out of the chicken?
Yeah.
It's like, I get it, but it's just chicken, it's just food. But it's amazing how you can just be out of. They don't sell a whole lot of things besides chicken. You think you'd have an extra amount of chicken in stock, but no.
Yeah. They tonight, super nice people working. So just happy to see that sometimes because it doesn't always happen.
Yeah. I went. My youngest son, he loves to eat like chicken wing. He just, he's like a garbage disposal.
Yeah,
doesn't look like it. He doesn't look like he gains a pound, but he could eat. So for his birthday this past year, he wanted to go to the KFC, and he goes, "Dad, all I want is a bucket of chicken." I go, "A bucket of chicken?" Like, okay, and my wife's like, "You can take it. I don't want any of that crap." And she eats really clean, and I don't eat KFC, but I'm like, I'll try it. So we go there, just me and him. We get a bucket of chicken, the macaroni and cheese, the potato. This was the most disgusting KFC I've ever had in my life. The guy behind there was like this gigantic dude with like, you ever like seen like a cliche movie where the guy's like greasy looking, kind of dirty, and like
I don't watch movies, Chuck.
Belly's hanging out.
This.
Well, anyway,
I don't watch movies.
I was eating. I look over. I'm like, oh no! Like I don't think the guy even washed his hands leaving the bathroom. So, yeah, that was the last time we. Yeah. Speaking of stores, I was talking to the same individual today, and he told me another story. The guy with the girlfriend and the problem. This one blew my mind, which I wanted to bring up and ask your opinion on this too. He said he's got a buddy. Anytime he has a home project, like home remodel, any kind of home improvement project, he doesn't own a single tool. He goes up to the Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. He said Home Depot. He buys the tool, uses the tool for the day or two he needs it, takes it back. And I go, what? I go, is this genius or illegal or awful? And he goes, don't they take it back? He goes, they've never questioned it whatsoever. So this guy's had free tools his whole life. What is that? Is that genius? Is that? I've never heard.
I'm too lazy.
I'm lazy, but I feel like karma or principle.
I guess depends on what they ask you when you return it.
But I asked him, I go, is it like, are you talking like a drill or like a saw? And he goes, anything. And I'm like, if you muck something up, like, don't they gonna be like, oh, you can't take that back? But
it's possible. I did. I'm not a handy guy, but the last house I owned, I decided to get a little spicy and do the roof.
You got spicy and did it on the roof?
No, I did the roof.
Oh, you repaired the roof?
The whole roof. Tore the shingles off.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. No, the job was not impressive. Okay. So this correlates to the story you're telling. Is my dad's over there helping me. My brother's over there helping me. Tear the shingles off. Got some boards on the roof that are weak and a little bit of dry rot. So we take those boards off, we replace them. First, as we're replacing them, my brother falls through my kitchen ceiling. He slips on one of the truss and just falls, not all the way through. Like the truss racks him right in the nuts, and he's got his foot dangling in my kitchen. Okay? So the point is about buying tools and returning them. My dad tells me, oh, I got nail guns for these. Like, we'll be okay. So, okay. He's got a lot of tools. No reason to think he didn't have nail guns. So he brings a nail gun over. We're doing the roof, I'm figuring out how to do things. And I'm like, oh, we could use 2 nail guns. He's like, oh, I'll be right back. I'll go grab the other nail gun. Well, at this time, he lived like 3 miles away from where I lived at the time. But he's gone for like 35, 45 minutes. Comes back, got a nail gun, hooks it up. I was like, Dad, where'd you go? He's like, oh, I went to the pawn shop. I'm going to return this after we're done. And I'm like, you got a nail gun from the pawn shop and you're just going to return it to the pawn shop? And he's like, yeah, they don't care. So, I mean, my father has done it before. I guess if they're not asking you any questions, maybe it's a little genius, but I'm too lazy for that. There's no way.
I'd be too afraid to get caught. I don't think I would.
Caught doing what, though? I mean, you got a return policy. It doesn't say, hey, you can't use it. I mean, like shoes, they can tell, right?
I guess. I don't know.
But, I mean, I guess a drill, probably a table saw. Who knows? He can't be returning like saw blades by chance, can he? I mean, there's no way.
Yeah, I didn't go into full detail, but I was pretty impressed with the whole situation. So just say that.
But he's got to go there and then go back, and I mean, he must not do home projects often.
I know.
They'd
I
be
know
like,
zero,
here's George. He's buying a hammer today, and he's going to return it.
This guy loves though. He must be like a product reviewer online.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that one, but maybe I'll get more details tomorrow, and I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be quite interesting to see, like, how often is he doing home projects? He has no screwdrivers. Like
that was going through my mind. I'm like, are we talking hammers? Or are we talking like saws, pull down saws, and like augers? Like,
yeah.
What are we talking about here? But yeah, you didn't get very far in the details. Yeah, remember these guys are younger people too, so it could be more about financially. Like if they're trying to do something, like a big piece of equipment might be a couple $100. They don't want to rent or do that. So I don't know.
Don't do the project.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm shocked. Like every tool he would take back.
Well, shit happens. What can I say?
Yeah.
And that's Barggianos' tip of the day for coming at you from Corona's ice cold beer down at Barggianos.
We don't recommend going to Home Depot returning tools.
Let's see. Last episode, no hazing in this
Yeah,
episode.
no
Do not
hazing.
steal tools and use them.
Yeah, but by the way, when you're looking up Barggianos on all the socials, Insta, like you say, Insta
X. Matt
yeah.
calls it MySpace.
Yeah.
I still want to get out there on MySpace market. I like that idea last time.
I don't even know if that's around still, but smash the likes, give us a follow, spread the word. We're here for your pleasure. Talk about everyday things, real life things. Have some guests on eventually.
Guests are coming. They're coming down.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I got a feeling it's gonna be soon. I got a couple ideas going on here. The rocks rattling up here.
That's fantastic. We talked episode or two ago. I don't know if it was. I mean, we're only on episode 3, but the first or second one we talked about bowling. Got to give a shout out to our teammate last night. Shot his first perfect game. $300.
Whew.
I lost a bet there, right?
What was the bet?
So, the 3 of us, or 4 of us, got a text string going. And it was a few weeks ago. I had told him, because he's a big golfer, I said, in this text message. Now, first, let me back up a little bit. I don't make silly bets. If I'm going to lose a bet with him, it's still not going to be a bad loss.
Sure.
But I make sure, if he loses a bet, it's not good. So,
ladies and gentlemen, we call that an asshole. Go ahead.
Yeah. Here I am. So, the bet was if he bowls a 300 before I get a hole-in-one, and I was just hoping I'd get a hole-in-one before he does. He, golfer, I don't know, 0 handicap, never had a hole-in-one. But I told him if he got a 300 before I got a hole-in-one, and I had to witness the 300, so I had to be there. So he was probably happy I was there. I would caddy a round of golf for him. But the stipulations were I would caddy, but I'm not walking. So I'm driving a cart, and he has to drive home from the golf course because I am drinking while I am caddying. So it's not going to hurt me. Like, this is relaxing to me.
But wait. I'm confused here. You said you're caddying, so basically you're a driver for him. No golf pun intended. You're just going to drive him around. He knows more about golf than you because he's much better than golf.
Correct.
So he's going to say, "Hey, asshole, hand me that club," and you're going to let me put my beer down. But don't forget, you're driving me home. And by the way, I'm sorry I lost this bet.
Absolutely. Yes.
Hey, more power to you. I like that.
Yeah. So I'm going to drive around 18 holes. Hopefully he shoots his normal 72, so I'm only going to have to get clubs out 72 times. I will take that back. I did put in the text that I would wash his balls. So
who won that bet, you or him?
I have to stand at the ball washer and hoo with his golf balls.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, can I watch this take place?
What do you want to watch? Me wash his balls?
I mean, all the above, right? I mean,
you want to drive behind us?
That's all an opportunity.
You can take your son and play around. I mean,
will you caddy for me too? I mean, maybe we could record some of this while we're on the course. Maybe this will be a very special episode of Barggianos
on the golf course.
Yeah, we can make this portable. I can figure something out. Why not?
Well, we need like a 3-person cart. I got to take this person with me. He can't drive himself.
We can get 2 cars.
I know, but we don't have a board. Yeah, you're a tech guy. Figure it out.
We're going to make this happen. If you let me go with you, we're making this happen.
Yeah.
I want to see. Yeah. We won't record the whole thing. We'll get some definitely recordings and we'll do some.
Yeah, little shorts.
Oh, there'll be audio the whole time. Yeah, we'll be cutting it out.
Oh.
Did you got to wear anything special, like anything sexy?
No, I don't have to do nothing. I just have to go out on the golf course and drive him. That is a relaxing day for me.
Why did he not put in the stipulation like you got to wear some like tight jean shorts that like
he's not smart enough sometimes when he makes bets. Okay.
First off, for reference for people, this individual we're talking to, we love this guy. When Matt and this guy get together, I've never seen 2 guys bust balls more than anyone in my life, and it's hilarious. It could be about anything too. It could be like the stupidest thing. It could be about bowling. It could be like who can spin around a chair like Uncle Jesse on Full House. And when I first started bowling on this team, I'll never forget Dave. Dave is a larger gentleman. He's a big muscular man. He got so pissed off, and someone goes, "Hey, Dave will be fine. Just give him like 30 seconds, 10 seconds." And he's a teddy bear. Love the guy. Just give him 10 seconds to get pissed off. Maybe he'll punch a wall, throw a chair, be funny, and he'll be like, "I'm fine." So something fucked up happened. I forget.
I like to poke the bear, probably.
Me and another guy on the team, an older gentleman, Dave, or the guy was like, I forget, he did something. He comes walking back. I'm like, oh no, he is pissed. I've never seen him that mad in my life. I was new. And me and the other guy, the older guy, we're like, oh no, we better get out of here. We better like just look away. And out of nowhere, Matt goes, I don't know what you said. Something like, wow, I wish I was a shitty bowler too. And I thought I'd never seen it before. I'm like, you were going to die. You were going to get your head ripped off. And I think he was like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
And another thing about this guy right here, Matt's got this shit-eating grin that when he likes to like play puppet and mess with people, he's got a little bit right now. Oh, me and my wife will talk about this. I know the exact grin, and you're just like,
yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh my
God. Yeah. We're the best of friends, though. Let me go back to the text real quick, and because in this group text, they made fun of me and the guy that bowled 300. Let's see here. Where is this text at? Oh, wow. Here we go. They said, so we had a video, sent the video, Chuck wasn't there. And Ryan said, the video of Dave yelling on his walk back and then running diligently into Matt's arms is the best.
I did see that.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not trying to cut you off. The only thing I wish I was there, because I would have had like a cinematic episode going on of my cameras. You guys take the shittiest like vertical photos for like 2 seconds. I couldn't see anything, but
I took a great video. My video is fantastic.
It was nothing.
Ryan's on the other side. The ball returns in the way.
See, I'm more of a romantic. I want to see the reactionary thing. You just took the thing, and I don't think he even
and then
raised
I
his
quit.
hand.
No, then I quit so I can give him a hug. That's when he embraced me in his arms. I was damn near on the approach before he could get off. Okay.
Oh no. Well, I seen him. He walked back, and all he goes is "fuck yeah."
Yeah.
That was.
Did you hear him after his first ball when he walked back, and you can hear him on camera say, "Oh, that was shitty."
No.
Oh yeah, it's on there. It's pretty clear.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I was happy to see him.
Oh, absolutely.
Get a 300. I mean, he's been so close so many times, and I tell him all the time, "You just get fucking nervous. Just settle down." And this time, I didn't say anything.
By the way, he doesn't say, "Oh, maybe you were saying nicely that time." Sometimes, like, "You suck. Anybody else could have got the fucking shot, you pussy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh God!" Like he's gonna punch you in the face.
And then I missed my opportunity because he actually. So this is the first game. Gets 12 in a row. Gets the first frame of the second game, and then our first, second, third bowler strike, and I look over at one of the bowlers and I said, "I hope he fucks up here because I'm going to hang his ass." And if anybody doesn't know about bowling, it's 5 bowlers, whatever you got. If one bowler doesn't strike,
three games per night for 5 bowlers.
Yeah, but
10 guys on a pair of lanes.
Yeah, and he fucked up and he didn't strike, and then I fucked up and I didn't strike, so I didn't get a chance to hang him. I was just planning to rip his ass right there.
Want to explain what hanging means?
Yeah, so if you got 5 guys on a team, it's when 4 of the 5 guys strike. It's a big hang. So, usually we'll do a little chant. Well, always we'll do a little chant just to make an announcement to the whole bowling alley. Someone got hung. Just a thing that's carried on for us for a while. So it's a good time. It keeps the energy going on the team.
Oh, that's impressive. I just wish I was disappointed I was not there. I text him and I text him like, "Fuck yeah, Dave." I was like, "That's awesome." But
no, you text me first.
Well, I didn't see it. I didn't even see any of the text. I'm glad you did text me because I felt bad. I would have been, the first guy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have given him a hug. I would have filmed the shit out of that for him though.
Yeah.
I remember when I had my 300, one person, thank God, had. Nobody else had anything like that. But it means a lot when you get your first one.
I wanted to make sure I was the first to congratulate him.
Yeah.
That's a little selfish, but.
Did you slip when you did it? Because it looked like you were on your knees when he came back to hug you. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
So it was good.
You're inappropriate.
Yeah.
This is a clean.
Always.
This is a clean podcast.
Always.
I'm sorry, folks. This is super inappropriate.
So no, about that time.
All right.
I had another great time talking about a whole lot of nothing.
And you brought me beer tonight. You didn't drink my beer.
I know. That's fantastic.
I'm thinking everything's a plus in my
So
life.
now you owe me one.
I don't know about that one.
And these are extras, not lights. So I'm going to drink one of the lights when I come over.
So we have drafts here too, and they're not always filled. They're not filled at the moment. They're seasonal, I guess you were. So we'll have to get the Barggianos drafts and get some.
Yeah.
Stuff going. The problem with the
sure.
drafts is those go down like you're drinking water out of your refrigerator.
Yeah, but that's fine. By the time you buy, I don't know, 3 6-packs, you damn near got the keg paid for. Not really, but I mean, close.
All right. Well, happy Valentine's Day, folks. Like I said, hopefully soon we're going to have some guests coming down the line. Please feel free to send us some topics. We like to talk to people. We like to give advice. Like to hear crazy shit. And anything else, Matt, you'd like to add tonight?
No, just make sure you like and follow and get us those followers and get us those stories.
I think that sounds about great. Ring that bell one more time for me, Matt. Till next time, Barggianos.